What's up Illumineers, Charlie here from Inkborn Heroes. We're now just 2 weeks out from the release of Into the Inklands, and we saw an Illumineers trove worth of cards revealed over the last 7 days, including even more legendaries across all ink colours. So let's not waste any time and dive right in. We're kicking off this week with Kida, Protector of Atlantis, the first legendary out of Amber. Kida is a 5 cost, 3/5 who quests for 2 and can shift in for 3. She has the ability, Perhaps We Can Save Our Future. When you play this character, all characters get -3 strength until the start of your next turn. In an aggro deck, this could be a great way to protect some of your characters. And it's been confirmed that her effect only applies to characters in play when the effect resolves. That means that characters that enter play after Kida are not affected. And a fun thing I've noticed is that all legendary cards have some part of them outside of the frame, like Kida's hair in this card. Revealed by Dunwich Buyers Club, Patch, Little Menace, is a 4 cost, 3/4 that quests for 1. He can be exerted to give chosen character -2 strength until the start of your next turn. Boss's Orders is a 1 cost action. Chosen character gains support this turn. This definitely feels like the dreaded filler card that outside of limited formats won't see much play. Orville, Flying Ace, swoops in via the French Discord, and my Duolingo lessons are coming in clutch. He's a 2 cost, 1/4 vanilla, and quests for 1. I'm a huge Rescuers fan, so I'm happy to see more Rescuers cards arrive, and his willpower could make him a viable turn 2 play. Joshua Sweet, the Doctor, is a 4 cost, 1/5 quest for 2, and has the Bodyguard ability. Joshua's stat line mean outside of something like a turn 5 Maui, there are very few characters who can take him down in 1, giving your squishier characters a good amount of protection. Pluto, Friendly Pooch, was revealed by Citizens of Lorcana this week, definitely check them out. Pluto is a 1 cost, 0/2 who quests for 1. He also has the Good Dog ability that allows him to exert to pay 1 less for the next character you play. This card is going to be good for sneaking out some of those higher cost characters and will synergize well with the likes of Lantern, Duck, and even Mickey Mouse himself. Now if only there was a Floodborn Pluto. Well, look at that. Also revealed by Citizens of Lorcana, we have Pluto, Determined Defender, a 7 cost, 3/8 who quests for 2. Pluto can be shifted in for 5 and also has the Bodyguard ability. In addition, his Guard Dog ability passively removes 3 damage from him at the start of your turn. So this card really forces your opponent to either have some hard removal, else they have to remove his willpower all in one go. Over in Amethyst, we have the first of several cards revealed by Entrejeux Studio. Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, is our first legendary in Amethyst and is a 5 cost, 2/3 that quests for 2. She has 2 abilities. First, whenever this character quests, you may draw a card, and during your turn, whenever you draw a card, you may move 1 damage counter from chosen character to chosen opposing character. Lorcana League Italia revealed this one, Scoopa Magica, aka Magic Broom, Dancing Duster, a 6 cost, 3/3 that quests for 1. This Magic Broom has the Energetic Clean ability. When you play this card while you have a Sorcerer character in play, you can exert enemy opponents until next turn. Alongside Sorcerer Mickey reducing the cost, and Sorcerer's Tower giving it extra law, this could see a lot of play in Broom decks. But outside of that, the cost and the unink ability make it feel a bit of a dud. Up next is the first of 4 cards revealed by Kettle, and it's another Magic Broom, this time Fast Cleaner. This broom is a 5 cost, 4/4 that quests for 2. It has the Rush ability, and when you play this character, you may shuffle all of your other broom cards from your discard back into your deck. The Boss is on a Roll is a 3 cost song revealed aptly by Lorcana Villain. You look at the top 5 cards of your deck, put any number of them on the top or the bottom of your deck in any order you would like, and gain 1 law. Firstly, Amethyst gets yet another way to generate law without questing, but the ability itself essentially helps you to plan out your next turn or turns, putting the cards you need on the top of your deck and removing those that you don't. This opens up a lot of possibilities, and of course it synergizes super well with the Sorcerer's Hat. Bestow a Gift is a 1 cost action revealed by the Illumineers. Definitely check them out if you're interested in learning more about the art and artists of Lorcana. This action allows you to move 1 damage counter from a chosen character to a chosen opposing character. Amethyst is lacking some direct damage actions, but I don't know that this is the one that's going to change the game. It Calls Me is a 1 cost song that allows you to draw a card, then choose up to 3 of your opponent's discarded cards, shuffle them back into their deck. The card draw is of course nice, and you can use this to potentially disrupt your opponent if they've played something like the Bosses on a Roll previously. You could also use it to shuffle some low cost characters they wouldn't want to draw late game, or even something you don't want reviving with a card like Hades. And of course, the up to 3 keyword means you could choose 0 if you don't want to refill your opponent's deck. The Firebird, Force of Destruction, is a 4 cost, 6/2 vanilla that quests for 1. The high strength and low willpower make this very much a glass cannon, there to take out a big threat. But I've said it before, I'm not a fan of the 2 willpower, especially when there are so many ways to deal with it. In Emerald, we have Cubby, Mighty Lost Boy, a 4 cost, 3/5 that quests for 1. His The Bear ability gives him +3 strength when he moves to a location. It's a shame we aren't seeing a Lost Boys archetype for some future synergies. Starkey, Devious Pirate, is a 7 cost, 6/6 vanilla that quests for 3. It's nice to see some inkables in Emerald, I'll say that. Revealed by Lorcana Tactics, Zazu, Pride's Land Manager, is a 1-cost 2/1 that quests for 1. His ability, It's Time to Leave, gives him an extra lore when he quests while at a location. This definitely feels like the perfect card to drop in Fang, giving him ward and evasive and getting some much needed lore. Touched by the Heart is a 2-cost song featuring Clarabelle Cow, allowing you to banish chosen item. This means that we're finally seeing some item destruction outside of Steel. Up next is the first of 7 Robin Hood cards revealed by Bleeding Cool. Sir Hiss, Aggravating Asp, is a 2-cost 3/1 who quests for 1 and has evasive. He gets eaten for breakfast by Steel decks, but in limited formats and evasive decks he might see some play. And like all of the other Robin Hood cards we're going to look at today, the art on this card is absolutely top notch. Skippy, Energetic Rabbit, is a 2-cost 2/2 who quests 1 and has the ward ability. This again feels a bit like a filler card, but I'm a huge Robin Hood fan and the art is super cute, so this is S tier for me. Kick Cloudkicker's Airfoil is a 2-cost item revealed this week by Lorcana Academy. They're one of our favourite channels, so definitely check them out, especially if you like paper gameplay. This item allows you to exert and draw a card if you've played 2 or more actions this turn. This definitely feels quite situational, but in discard decks running multiple actions, this could be a good way to build your hand whilst emptying your opponents. Revealed by the Mushi Report, Robin Hood's Bow is a 3-cost item. It can be exerted to deal 1 damage to a chosen damaged character or location. There was some debate online over the wording of this one, but I believe that essentially, wherever you target, character or location must already have damage on it. The second ability, a bit of a lark, allows you to ready this item whenever a character of yours named Robin Hood quests. With all of the Robin Hood cards we're seeing this week, there could be some Robin Hood decks in the near future. The first of 2 Helga Sinclair cards revealed by the Inkwell this week, check them out over on YouTube. Helga Sinclair, a Vengeful Partner, is a 2-cost 2/1 that quests for 1. And when this character is challenged and banish the challenging character. She plays a bit like Kuzco but without the ward protection, but I suspect her main purpose is going to be as a shift target for Helga Sinclair Femme Fatale, a 5-cost 4/4 that quests for 2. She can shift in at 3, and whenever this character quests, you may deal 3 damage to a chosen damaged character. In Emerald, she has some great potential to pair with the likes of Beast Relentless for some big lore swings, as well as providing Emerald with some much needed removal. In Ruby, we have Maui Whale, a 7-cost 8/8 that quests for 1. His This Mission is Cursed ability prevents him readying at the start of your turn. But his Don't Worry I'm Here ability allows you to pay 2 to ready him, but he can't quest. Essentially having to wait a turn to quest means he may be relied on more for brute force, or even as a 7-cost singer for Be Prepared. Peter Pan, Neverland Hero, is a 3-cost 1/3 that quests for 2. He has the Rush ability, and while you have a character named Tinkerbell in play, he gets +2 strength. I think this could be a fun card with some nice synergies. Slightly, Lost Boy, is a 4-cost 4/3 that quests for 1. His ability, the Fox, lets you pay 1 less for him if there's a character named Peter Pan in play, and he also has evasive. Again, it's super cool to see these synergies emerging for our Neverland characters. Another Maui, this time Winged Demigod, is a 3-cost 5/2 with the Reckless ability. However, whenever a character named Hehe quests, Maui loses Reckless and can quest himself. Ariel, Adventurous Collector, is a 3-cost 2/3 that quests for 1. She has evasive, and whenever you play a song, you can give evasive to another chosen character of yours until the start of your next turn. This gives you some fun ways to protect your characters. Nutsy is a 2-cost 2/3 vanilla that quests for 1. Next, Trigger, Imprecise Shooter, is a 2-cost 3/1 that quests for 1. His ability, Mile Betty, gives your characters named Nutsy +1 lore. It's great to see some more character synergies, but I'm not sure we'll see much play out of either of the vultures, sadly. Another card revealed by Lorcana Academy, Dive Bomb, is a 3-cost action. This niche removal card allows you to banish one of your characters with Reckless in order to banish another character with less strength than that character. This card gives value to Gaston and could see some fun plays with Maui, but in an ink color stacked with removal, it really will have to prove how good it is if it's going to see any play. In Sapphire, we have Genie, Itty Bitty Living Space, a 2-cost 2/2 vanilla that quests for 2, revealed by Ayo Gyoko. Sorry if I said that wrong. It's good to see some more aggro threats coming to Sapphire. Gyro Gyogu's Gadget Genius is a 3-cost 1/4 that quests for 1. He can also be exerted to put an item card from your discard to the top of your deck. So if your trusty Fishbone Quill just got benjed away, Gyro can bring it right back. Revealed by Sylvia Fossati, Rufus, Orphanage Cat, is a 5-cost 4/5 that quests for 1. And whenever he is banished, you may put him into your Inkwell face down and exerted. Revealed by Lorcana Talks, Scrooge's Top Hat is a 2-cost item that lets you exert it, pay 1 less for the next item you play. It's basically a lantern for items. And finally, moving over to Steel, this card is about to become my entire personality. Robin Hood, Champion of Sherwood, is a 5-cost 3/6 that quests for 2, and he can shift in on 3. He has 2 abilities. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, gain 2 lore, and when this character is banished in the challenge, you may draw a card. I think this card is absolutely insane, and I can't wait to play it myself. Robin Hood Beloved Outlaw is a 1-cost 2/2 vanilla that quests for 1. He's going to make the perfect shift target for that big Robin. And where would Robin Hood be without his faithful companion, Little John? Here we have Little John, Resourceful Outlaw, a 6-cost 4/5 that quests for 2. He can shift in at 4 and has the ability OK Big Shot that gives your bodyguards resist +1 and 1 extra lore when he's exerted. This is another card I absolutely love, and it gives a huge boost to bodyguards. In case you wanted to get your John out a little bit sooner, Little John, Robin's companion, is a 3-cost 2/4 that quests for 1. He has the bodyguard ability and gains evasive on your turn. Sheriff of Nottingham Corrupt Official is a 4-cost 2/4 that quests for 1. His ability, Taxes Should Hurt, allows you to deal 1 damage to chosen opposing character whenever you discard a card. Alongside draw discard cards like Cinderella Knight in Training and Simba Future King, it has some really nice synergy. Or even drop Whole New World when your hand is full and drop some huge damage. He also works well as a tech card if your local meta is running discard decks. Simba Fighting Prince is a 7-cost 5/7 that quests for 2. His Submit or Fight ability, triggered whenever Simba is played or banishes a character in a challenge on your turn, allows you to either draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards, or deal 2 damage to chosen character. Mr. Smee, Clumsy Sailor, is a 2-cost 3/3 that quests for 2. His Ooh La 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 ability does 1 damage to him at the end of your turn if you don't have a pirate character in play. He has a great stat line for a 2-cost, but unless we see some wild pirate builds, he doesn't feel too great. Thaddeus E. Clang is a 5-cost 3/5 that quests for 2. Whenever he's at a location in quests, you may deal 1 damage to chosen character. Revealed by Zero Zwei, Mickey Mouse Trumpeter is a 4-cost 0/1 that quests for 1, but he can be exerted to play a character for free. Online again, there was a lot of discussion about this one, and it does feel like a card that requires a significant amount of setup to take full advantage of. But I can't wait to see some crazy plays coming with this one, maybe even getting Goofy Knight for a Day out on turn 5. Revealed by Ready Set Draw, Baboom is a 2-cost action that allows you to deal 2 damage to a chosen character or location. On the play, this feels like a great upgrade to Fire the Cannons. Revealed by, and excuse the pronunciation, Giochi sul nostro tavola, Nottingham, Prince John's Castle is a 2-cost vanilla location with 6 strength, generates 1 lore per turn, and costs 1 to move characters here. It also has the distinction of being the first real-life location to make it into Lorcana. Revealed by Chip & Co, Nala, Fierce Friend is a 3-cost 2/4 vanilla that quests for 2. After seeing so many Simba cards, it's great to see some love for Nala, and hopefully we see even more cards featuring her this set. Finally, we have Captain Hook's Rapier, a 3-cost item revealed by Hobbyist Novice. During your turn, whenever one of your characters banishes another character in a challenge, you may pay 1 to draw a card, and your characters named Captain Hook gain Challenger +1. And that's all for now. Let us know down in the comments what your favourite reveal was this week. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button on your way out, and don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell to keep updated on all of the latest card reveals. Until next time, happy questing!